Hey guys, it's Mike over Rev 6, and we're going to teach you how to properly time your Razor, Ranger, and Sportsman 600, 7, and 800cc engine. Alright guys, so a couple of things to look out for is going to be when you are removing your camshaft gear here. There's a couple springs that put tension and hold that thing in place. So when you're removing that, the best thing to do is just take your 13mm bolt out. Take that out, and the first thing you want to do is take it and just stick it back into one of these holes there. And what will happen is when you pop this out, that's going to hold it in place, because a lot of time what will happen is you've got some springs in here. Those springs will come apart, fly over the place, and a lot of people make the mistake of putting these back together, and then when they go to reinstall them, they'll line the dots up and install them. And the problem is there's a dot on the outside. A lot of people aren't aware that there is a timing mark on the inside of the gear as well. So these two actually need to be lined up perfectly. If you don't, what's going to happen is it's going to throw the camshaft timing all out. And so it may look like it's correct on the outside, but the inside is going to be all off. So once you line that back up, you can go ahead and get a screwdriver, whatever you got to do to line those dots back up. Go ahead and put the 13mm nut back in and hold it in place. Make it a lot easier when you install this. So first things first, you're going to put on your oil pump. And after you get the oil pump on, which there's no dots or anything on that, so that's not going to matter whatsoever. And then after you do that, you're going to go ahead and set on your balance shaft gear. The balance shaft gear, of course, is going to have a timing mark here and a timing mark right there. So first thing you do when you put that on is line it up to your little dot here that's going to be on the crankshaft gear, which should already just be on the new engine. So once you do that, you're going to line up these two dots, set that all in place. You're going to go ahead and take your camshaft gear, set that on, make sure your bolt's still in it, line it up directly with this dot there. You should have like a little backwards L kind of look once you have that all timed. Again, doesn't really matter. Some of your oil pumps are actually going to have little dots on it for the timing. It really doesn't matter how you time that, as long as that's on and everything's timed correctly. Biggest thing is when you do that, after you get that back on there, you're just going to go ahead and take that back off. Because once you get it on there, your two gears are going to stay lined up. Stick the bolt back on, tighten it down, you'll be good to go.